All right, so here it is up on the bench, and I'll just, well, the size of the box it comes in is, in old money, 31 inches by 22 inches by 13 inches. And by the feel of it here, it seems to take up all of that box. So anyway, I'll open it up. I'm assuming that it's going to be close to the top, so you've got to be careful opening this here. Don't want to sort of stick the blade in there and mark it. Always get fussy about new tools, you know. No matter even though they're going to get dirty parts through in them and used. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It is the size of the box. There it is. See that? Right, so I am going to, I'll just cut the box on down. I'll not need that. Yeah, it's the full size of the box. As I say, that's good. So you just don't want to buy a wee small one. So there it is anyway. I'll take that off there. There. By the way, this is Boxing Day. So that was a present I didn't open yesterday. Only opening it now. But there you go. There you go. So I'll spin it round. And then we can see it. You're seeing it as I'm seeing it. Okay. And the other thing is the place that I ordered this off, I ordered this online. This is Northern Ireland and we don't have a harbour freight here, but look, they're all the same. They're pretty much all the same. I also ordered this here at the time whenever I knew I was going to be getting it. This is one of these flexible brushes where the clean solution comes up the tube and out the brush. But anyway, we'll get all the bits out and let you see. Okay. All right, so you'll notice I got the coating all off. Getting a bit worn taking all this here out. But anyway, look, these are all the parts. This is what you get for just straight out of the box. Well, with the exception of this, as I say, I knew I was going to get this, so I ordered this as a kind of an added accessory, and they threw it into the box. I think this thing here was about 25 pounds or something extra. So we'll set that to the side, right? And we'll show you what you get. Well, obviously these are the four legs, and there's like a wee kind of a folded section to the bottom of them. That goes to the top. So that's that. This is your pump there, with the on-off switch in behind, some kind of a clear plastic cover there, obviously to stop any kind of stop from just getting switched off or any moisture to get into it. But anyway, that's what you get. There's the pump. That's the front of it there. There's a filter screen that goes in there like that, and there's the filter, which is basically just like a piece of, to me it just looks like a piece of white Scotch-Brite. It's like a sort of like a fabric of some description, just goes in there like that, and then that there, just just kind of slides down in there like that, right? And then that obviously just goes on the front of the of that, you know. Anyway, that's that. You have your this here, which is like a wee smaller parts box or container that when it, you know what I mean, that you can put smaller parts into while you're washing them separately from the, you know, within the main bath, but they don't get kind of lost. This is like a shelf, like a shelf that goes in, and it sits on like a ledge around the inside of that main tub there. I'll come on around here. These are all the various nuts and bolts that you get with it. Obviously you get the instructions, but it's, you know, I mean, good grief, it's very, very elementary. This is like you know, like a shelf. So say that's your legs, which would go on like that, right? And then your shelf kind of sits in there, this shelf. And I've seen, well, obviously like everyone else, you know, when you know you're going to be getting one of these things here, you're looking on various other people's YouTube channels to see what they done. And some people put the shelf in upside down. This is obviously this thing sitting upside down. But some people like to insert, you know, install the shelf that it's upside down so that there's a ledge around it. Or you can put it the right way around, which is this way here. And then what else? That's basically all there is to it. And then this here is the obviously the main parts washer tub. Looks like a baby bath. And there's this little bung here in the bottom of it, you know, for draining it. I'll turn it the other way up. The right way up, I mean. That's the way it is there. And then that lifts, you know, that lifts up like that, lets you put the parts in. And you know, this is like a soldered, this is like a safety. I for a start, right away, I don't like the fact that this, I would like this to open up vertically at 90 degrees to that, because that kind of, I know it's meant to be like that, you know, that it's leaning forward. And I think the idea of it is that, well, I pretty much know that the idea of it is that if there was ever like a fire or anything within this here, this soldered joint would melt, and then this would come down and slam shut and snuff the fire out. But I would still like it to open fully, you know, because it, well, like as I say, I mean, if I was doing a wheel in there, which I'm going to be, you know, it's kind of in your way. But that'll be I've another video planned on this here, because of a series of modifications I already want to do. I know that I'm going to do before I actually start using it, but that's just my initial thing. The other thing is too that it says, where's my glasses? It says on here, and it's up to you if you get one what you want to do. It says here, use only water and aqueous based solvent, using a well ventilated area. Never use volatile solvents such as gasoline, kerosene or diesel. So some people, sensible people, will adhere to that, but I'm not going to. And this is just me. This is me. Other people will do what they wish. I'm going to be using kerosene in it, and goodness, it says, or well, I've seen in various YouTube videos, people have said, well, I mean, you know, anything other than a water-based solvent is going to wreck the pump, and it'll not last very long. I'm not worried about that. If the pump goes, I'll buy another pump. But I don't think that is the case. Good grief. Sorry about that. A cough sweet in me there. Bit of a tickly cough, but anyway, never mind that. As I say, I'm going to be using a solvent-based solution in it. And I think, well, it's me speculating. I think this is an insurance thing here, that they're covering their backs. That obviously they don't want somebody's, there would be an accident or somebody sort of burning the garage down or somebody putting petrol in it, which would be absolutely crazy. Nobody in their right senses, I don't think, would use petrol, gasoline in it, but I'm going to use kerosene in it, and like mineral spirit and kerosene mixture. That's what I'm going to be using, because that's just my choice, really. And also, I don't think, I mean, they're saying, I don't think this solder joint for this here is slam shut. In the event of a fire, you're never going to have a fire in there. If it's a water-based solution, you're only going to have a fire in there that activates this mechanism if it could go on fire. And I don't know about you, but I've never seen water going on fire before. But anyway, purely by the way, that's my decision. So as I say, look, it's fairly elementary, good grief, to put this thing together. It's just a series of little nuts and bolts and washers that hold the legs and hold the shelf, and I needn't cover that. I'll put it together and then show you what it's like when it's done. All right, guys. Okay, so that's it all bolted loosely together. I haven't tightened anything up yet. I just like to sort of, just put the nuts, bolts and washers in, and make sure everything is just in place, sitting loosely in it. And you get one washer, one nut, and one wee bolt extra. So it's really only a matter then of tightening everything up now, and I'll just do the shelf first. The other thing is too, I just wanted to say that the legs splay out a wee bit. It's wider there than it is there. Have I got my tape? Yeah. Well, I haven't tightened it up yet, but just as a rough measurement, that's about 450 millimeters, and down there it's about, what is that? About 427 each, and then round there it's the same thing. They're not parallel. What's that? That's about 667 or 26 1/4, and there again the 27 5/8 or 700 mil. But anyway, look, so you're just basically putting the bolt in, that black spring washer on, and then the nut on the other side, and then just tighten everything up. It's as simple as that. Just go round and do all of those exactly the same. It's not good grief, if you're going to be taking a motorbike apart and cleaning parts in it, but you need to know how to, you're unsure how to bolt one of these things together. I'm not sure whether that's the right course you need to be going down. But anyway, look, it's couldn't be easier. just as easy as what I'm showing you there. You just go round them all, tighten them all up. All right, and then we'll flick it over, put these other bits inside. And I'll show you then. All right. Okay, so there's it in place, as you can see. That's my wee spot there that I had picked out exactly for it. And I have put, well, it's got a fire extinguisher right there, you know, because like I was saying earlier, you know, I'll be putting solvent in it. Not that I hope I ever need that fire extinguisher, but there it is, and it's right beside that door. And I have put that wee light directly above it there. I'll just open it up and let you see. Well, there's the door open there, so you know, quick escape. But no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And like I say, let me see. I'll just put this light on here. There we go. Right. Let's close that door again. And there. Like I say, you know, I mean, I'm not overly, this business here, good grief, that's not even 45 degrees. That's things opening. Let's see. Well, it is a bit more than 45 degrees, about 60 degrees, you know. But yeah, it doesn't as the song goes, it don't impress me much. But anyway, look, where are we? That's down inside it. So there it is. Now I'll have to put the pump together. Well, when I say put the pump together, there's nothing to putting the pump together. Here is the pump here. And let's move that round there a wee bit. There's it there. I'll get round the other side. Might you see it a bit better than that? All right, so the next thing is to put the pump in, and that's just basically the pump housing there. And the pump just says aquarium pump. That's really all that is. And there's a, I hope I'm showing you this here right. Yeah, that wee part of it there that has the switch. Do you see that wee lip there? See where it's cranked up and there's a wee gap there? And the idea is that wee gap allows the pump to hang on that ledge there. Kind of goes in and then just hangs on. I'll put the front of it on first. There's the front of it there. That's just basically all it is to it. Right. Don't know whether I need to. That's it. That's it clicked together. Don't know whether I need to loosen those two screws. Or whether I need to, let's see, or whether it'll just go on without that, you know. That's it. Simple as that, right? And then you've got this, which is this shelf thing here. Oh, hang on a minute. It goes like that. I think it goes. You see, you've got that wee edge there that I don't know if I like. Is that the way that goes? That's the way that goes there. Yeah, I'd really like it if that was not on it, you know, because I don't like that edge kind of, you know, I mean, if you were setting something in there, that wee edge, if that was turned down. But no matter what way you turn that, you know, see, you can't put it on there like that, because it'll it needs that to hook on. And if I put it round that way, yeah, you've still got it. No matter what way you turn that, you know, just the way it is, guys. That wee ledge there. But anyway, I suppose that's to stop anything from falling off. So that's all there is to that. This here is this, that's your filter. So that just goes in there like that. And then that just goes down there like that. Is that right? That's it. There's an additional wee parts box or parts container. You know what I mean? If you wanted to put extra, you know, wee small bits and pieces in there, kind of work at them so they didn't fall down in there. Or you could kind of have them, you know, in there, just put them underneath it and let them just, you know, soak away. Last thing is this thing here, which is the which is just basically the part of it here that allows the fluid or the solution to be pumped out, and you know, you can just sort of bring it down and just sort of, you know, point it over whatever you want to work at and just work away. And then obviously this here, you know, take that up and plug it in there, which is what I have put that extra plug in there for doing just that. And you've got the on off button around the side. So that's all there is really to it. There it is. Now that, a very simple tool, but by heck, it'll be handy for me, because like I was saying earlier, you've got a shallow tray, you know, roasting tin or whatever it is, and you only got a tiny wee bit to kind of, you know, work at, and you know, that's no good. This is going to be perfect, you know. This is going to be absolutely perfect. Now, it says this is a 20-gallon parts washer. But you don't need to put 20 gallons in. I mean, it's 20 gallons to the top. So, you know, I mean, you don't fill it to the top. You fill it, there's a mark on it there where you fill it to. Tells you on the instruction leaflet, and I think, from what I understand from just looking at it there, 10 gallons. You just put 10 gallons in it there. And where's that wheel? I'll let you see. Like if I was take that away, if I was going to do that filthy wheel like I was saying earlier. I mean, look at that. That would be absolutely perfect. If I can modify this to get this lid back, because I think you pretty much know that I'm not a fan of the way it leans forward. But anyway, that's what you would do, and then you would just kind of agitate the dirt on it, and then work away at it, you know. The other thing is, like I was saying, this thing here, which was the additional accessory, that shelf back in again. Right, that wee thing. The like of that, all you do with the like of that there is those wee things have got all distorted, you know, with just the way it was stored. But that just goes on there like that, and then that allows you to, you know, give it the business when you're cleaning the parts. But like I was saying there earlier, guys, so that's that, and then that there just, isn't that perfect? Like, I mean, yeah, over the moon with that. Over the moon with that. But like I was saying, I have already got plans to do some. That's absolutely. I mean, as it is absolutely it's perfect. It's you know, I mean, it's great. But having said that, like everybody else, when you know you're going to be getting something like that, you do a wee bit of research and you look into it and you kind of think, yeah, I mean, there's a couple of wee things there that would be great to be able to actually improve it a bit further. And, you know, and that's what I'll be doing in the next video. I have about maybe 10 little modifications that I want to do to this, and which will make it even better than that, you know. But as it is for anybody's workshop or anybody's garage, which is you know, what you would basically want it for, it's absolutely ideal for me, and I've wanted one of these here for years, and time will tell whether I regret ever, you know, holding off for as long as I did, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it was a great gift, a great buy, a great choice. Okay, guys, look, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.